there was also a lot of soul searching in these first 5 years after the war. Why did the Confederacy fail? What do you think people at that time started saying to answer this question right after the war? Yeah.
That the North just had superior numbers and resources.
Right, and that comes from Lee's final order, right? Mm-hmm. That the South had devotion and sacrifice and bravery, but it could not compete with numbers of the North. Any other thoughts on that?
Yeah. There was probably a lot of scapegoating. So like even you just said Jefferson Davis got a lot of hate. There was probably a lot of that to go around.
That's a really good point. And what's interesting about this first phase, there's actually a lot of inner, blaming, just feeling that they did something wrong, these former Confederates, that there's always a tension in the lost cause and even some contradictions. So, right, it becomes a mythology, it's an ideology, so it's not always going to stand up to reason, obviously, it's not always going to be completely consistent. So there's this view, and that never changes, that the North had too much, and there's no way the South could have won. But there's also a view that Confederates did something wrong themselves, whether it's Jefferson Davis, but also there's a religious element to it, that God let them down, or let me back up, that they let God down, that they weren't faithful enough as Christians. There's a heavy religious element that also comes in this first phase of feeling that they're being punished.